crocodile?
Like a crocodile skin, yes. So you don't have it this way until you put it on fire. Then those bubbles pop up and you have that texture right there. So this is papadam. He broke his bread and gave it
to his disciple and
he said, take these.
So this is like taking communion.
I don't know. I'll definitely ask my Indian friends. But this is...
It's like some biscuit.
Oh my God. Very crispy.
Talk about this as well.
Okay. What's this here?
I think it's chicken.
Okay. Chicken. This should be a red meat, bro. I think this is like goat curry. Okay, I'm just going to have a little bit of that.
Let me carry my plate. The
Okay.
distance is proving to be longer.
None for me. Bro, this is what it's like out there. You've got to stretch out and reach. Oh my God.
No.
So this is what they call community kind of style of eating.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay, so whew, now I don't know where to go. There. Let's dig in. Let's test this. Oh yeah.
I think this is beef with some.
Oh no.
It's hot. It's amazing.
I'm in New Delhi right now. This is...
Look at that.
This is Jim.
Are you seeing this?
My God.
You call this what? Beef? Goat meat or?
I think that's lamb.
Ram.
Lamb.
Lamb.
It should be either lamb or goat's meat. But my God. My God. I don't know how many of you are going to agree, but Indian food is one of the things you would love to eat because...
So this is what I always recommend.
It's so close to African food, yeah.
Year in, year out, you spend your Christmas in the same places, eating the same thing. Why don't you give your family a treat of some continental meals? Boxing Day, I'm going to Dubai, I'm going to made it through the food. Like now I'm in Asia without flying out. And maybe the other day you go to Arua Park, but this is a thing that I would call continental or international.
Oh my God.
You have arrived.
My friends, oh my God. That.
What is that, a taco?
That is some good stuff. My God. Oh.
Why? She does copy. Would you recommend such a meal for a date? Which requires a manyiko.
If you bring Nantongo, yes.
Because you have to loosen up and eat.
If you bring a Natalia, wow. So just make sure you know your steps right. However, have you noticed that there are options of seating arrangement? There are tables and chairs up, and then there's this, which is very comforting as well. Now, I personally would prefer this, but I know some of you want to sit down on a very good table with all the covers on top, and you're good to go. But this is legitimate. This is amazing. I'm done talking. Yo. Wow. This is like the best Indian food I've had in a very long time.
I was just imagining, imagine this was the last supper Jesus had. And there was a setting like this. I was like, Peter, send me that naan. Judas, why are you stuck with the chicken? Give me some. I think betraying Jesus would not have been done early. Because a meal like this brings you together. What an opportunity to travel the entire world eating. And that's the only visa I've got today. Some pakarani or makarani, you can call it macarena. That's the rice, very steamed, separate. There's no stone at all. The goat meat, not ghost meat. The goat meat was just on point. Like the previous meal, a little bit of some chili, but not that strong, one you can eat at any one point. You know that chili that you eat without taking water? Yeah, that's the heat that this meal brings you. Of course, the chapati, that didn't require kuzimbulukusa. It's just some naan and very delicious and edible at any given time. You can chew on it very nicely by making some taco where you put things inside and then you fold and then you dive in. Guys, if food was a course, I think I'll have a retake in this one.
So I'll be honest, OJ, this is not my best suit for a sitting position. I already feel like, honestly, look at where we are. I would feel like I would lie down and just get to let this food break down in my tummy.
I can see your eyes are flying at
Man.
half mast. You're already dozing on set.
Yo.
Food is kicking in.
But we are meaning business here, guys, and I believe that, like I'd mentioned earlier on, that there are other spots for you to, you know, have a chair and a table and have a great meal. Yes, OJ.
What I can say is that we have two sets here. We have vegan and then non-vegan. So for vegan, there is something in there that is not meat but tastes like meat. For those who are not vegans, there is goat meat. No, ghost sounds better. Goat meat. Goat meat on the other side, which is pulled.
I was going to say, producer, this is it. This is it for me, Ahmad.
So is it overcooked? What makes the meat to start fall off the bone and what?
Well, I think it's just the slow cooking. It's the slow cooking. When you cook it slower, you're going to have it get to the tenderness and the quality that you must have for this dish. If you don't have it that tender, it means you're going to have pulled meat, which pulling meat is not good meat.
I thought pulled meat is the one that you just use a fork and it just falls off the bone. You just do like this.
Well, that's different from pulling meat.
Pulling meat.
Pulling meat.
Okay.
Not pulled meat.
Learning never stops. I'm learning something new today.
Because that's grammar. Oh my God, I'm all sounding
It
so...
has nothing to do with food. It's just grammar. Kati oluzungu lwesibyeko lwaki enyama eyidde obulungi ng'essense
Katulia. Kubanga kati wano wekituuse English class gye tuyingidde.
What do you call chewy in your cooking vocabulary?
Chewy.
Nga teyidde.
I think chewy can also be for rubbery. Yeah, can also be for rubbery. Chewy can also be for underdone. Underdone, exactly. It's not done well. When you talk of well done, it means that it's going to be an easy, spongy texture, like this one right here.
Okay. Let's dive in one more time. Attack. Army of the Lord. I think I'm officially not a vegan. Nachigezako nechigaana.
For how long?
I noticed that I was supposed to do 40 days, but halfway I noticed that it's more of a religion than a healthy practice.
You'll see about 40 days.
I had bought pork, I had bought chicken at home, and I like to dare myself, so I put up a day. I'm like, let me do this for, 40 days, 100 days. Actually, I said 100 days.
My God.
But man, after moving 40 days, I noticed that, God saw it was not good for man to eat vegetables alone.
Woo!
Otherwise, we'd have created only plants. Then I take
Oja, because these cushions were put for some of us, I need to relax. Woo! This is good. My
So is
God.
this light eating or heavy eating?
Both.
So I should stop eating like this around 6, 7. It's not a meal I would eat at midnight.
No.
You will not sleep.
Well, you'd sleep earlier. You would sleep way earlier than expected. My God. Oh my God.
Chicken taka, chicken biryani, chicken bichi. Look at the sounds you keep making. Let me not comment. Chef. Just say,
Wewe ida kuchikoma ni wanchilimu nyanya mbisi.
I'll tell you something off air. I hope you don't share it in the process.
You have to say it in your closing remarks. My God. This is good. Now, tell you what. I think I'm going to ask to pass this only because we had starter main course. And this is like an extra. But just tell me, what's your experience having this Indian food here?
I feel like it's a whole package. One, it's not so strange to the taste buds. It's the normal things, but cooked with a different touch.
Yeah.
It's not the usual way you eat your goat's meat. It's not the same way you eat your chapati.
Yum,
This is naan,
yum.
buttered, it's my naan buttered.
Yum.
And then also the cutlery itself just give you another awakening of your appetite. Because if you served me this in our typical plates, I think I wouldn't get the same feel and touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you remember the very first one, look at that.
Yeah.
Now, here in our typical setting, bakwe mere yenva, next one yenva, next one yemere. But we don't take an effort in serving food like this.
Yeah.
So I think the way it is served also just enhances the entire taste. Because I think food is also psychological. Otherwise, singawa kuswani, it would be a chibero. But this is not a chibero. Look at this. When was the last time you were served? I like it when they serve atapa in these things.
In a bread basket.
In a bread basket.
Yeah.
And so we can also buy the things at home. And that's the beauty I like about these, I call them continental dishes. They take an extra effort. The cutlery, it comes with a spoon, it comes with a different serving spoons. In total, I've used about jiko nga mukaga since we began. And that sets a different feel. So the experience is not just in the taste buds, but the entire setup, the ambience, the way we are seated. I don't think this meal will taste the same if you're on the dining set.
Nah, I agree.
To be more English, more what,
true.
and you know, both. But here I have the liberty.
No. This is the Indian way. I've seen them in Pakistan as well do this, because you know they have those things that are slitted on the side, so they can easily get comfortable.
Like a legging.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a legging, but here's my thing. Just to add on what you said, I think the experience for what we have had here speaks for itself. You have bread baskets, you have the copper plates right here, and you have different dimensions of textures on the table.
Well.
And the water that doesn't represent anything Asian, but really comes down on the heat as well. I think it's the best choice for such a meal. I wouldn't have someone get a soda on this.
No.
But it could be your choice, man. It could be your choice. But it's communal. The spread of everything different. From the paneer, I'm a big fan of Kashmir. Chicken Kashmir is one of those exquisite Indian dishes that I love a lot. Now, when you substitute that for a veg option, which is the paneer Kashmir, that is dynamic. This is absolutely a good feel of chicken that is not chicken.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the goat in the very soft, tender, fall off the bone, flaking the inside, and it literally gives me this comfort of, if I had these two guys served to me on Christmas Day, happy holidays, people. That was a deal breaker. I'll be so like done. The condiments, that is amazing. And the presentation that came with all this food spoke quality, and that is an assurance for your money, people.
The other thing I've noticed that this meal, yes, it's been the two of us.
Yeah.
But I feel like it can be shared within like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, I'm thinking even more.
Yeah.
If you have kids within, you know.
You can make an order of 3 and then you eat it like 5 or 6.
Wow. the sound. That's the sound of sparkling water. We're still here at Namaste restaurant, Kampala. And it's one of those places where you and your family, friends, girlfriends, haters, anybody that has given you
A hard
time and also a good time, and that need for a date. OJ is promising to bring his wife and family, so look at how cozy it is. Look at how cool the space
but I want to
is.
give them a typical Asian experience.
Yeah.
I'll come with a boombox. And I'll have some songs playing in the background.
No, but I believe they have music that comes all the way down, yeah? And that's the kind of,
What's this? A drop in the ocean?
all right. It's like a bullseye.
Cool.
Okay,
What's
this is nice. Look at the presentation.
Man.
Oh my God. Have you guys looked into this? Look at that.
What's this?
We're about to find out. Why? Because we have somebody that is going to give us a whole drift of explanation of what we've been served from the starter to the main, or to the dessert rather. But one of the clear things that I do appreciate is that every food that's served, that has been represented from one region. Yeah, and this is the kind of food that all of us would love to taste, because sometimes okufuna visa eyo visa obubanga noonya obulamu obujja it's too much.
Too much.
It's harder than you getting born again. But trust me, this is what I like to do. Just get all that in there, yeah. And that almost looks like it's garlic in there, but it's not garlic. I think those are nuts. And then you have something that looks doughy, like a donut. But
And what is the juicy thing? Is it
the
like
juice
honey?
is like a syrup in there. But let's test it out. Let's go in. Oh my God. This is a rebirth.
You got me.
And the man himself, that is very
Namaste,
vital.
namaste. Choti Jelly party at Korea. This is jelly. Well, I told you I speak the language. He understood what I was
Well, let's
saying.
go back. Let's rewind. Namaste. Namaste. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I don't know other words. I was basically complimenting that I've enjoyed everything and it was just very good.
All right. So good to have you, sir. Please do tell us who you are, and then we'll get to know what you've served us. Most importantly, to start with this guy.
This one.
This one. We'll start from here going backwards.
First and foremost, my name is Edron. I work as the F&B.
Okay.
That is the food and beverage
Wow.
manager.
That's a big one.
And I hope you people really had.
You have spoiled
great
me.
taste.
Oh my God. I've been so spoiled by every flavor, every taste, every aromatic. It's been all in that. OJ has literally got a free visa.
Trust me. Right now, the only song playing in my head is Made in India.
So it's been good. It's been really awesome.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Let's start with the
So
starter.
this, I'm seeing a donut which was soaked in honey and it was left there for.
Nobody
a
would
week.
love to start with a starter, which I think
we
would.
can start with this.
Are you sure?
We can start with the
Okay,
dessert.
okay. So what is this?
Initially, it's called gulab jamun.
Gulab
Gulab
jamun.
Yeah.
So it is a dough,
Yeah.
okay, and then the brown color you see there, it is dipped in sugar syrup.
Yeah.
You get my point. Then the garnishing you see are dry fruits like cashew nut, and then the coconut. That one, the one on the top. to make
It's
it,
super.
really sweet.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, so we are back, and guys, if you're just joining us right now, you have missed a whole lot of food experience. I am satisfied, and the satisfaction has been.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, it's
Am
been
I
great.
allowed to hold my glass like this?
Yeah, you feel
It's
free.
been delightful. We're proudly joined. We're privileged to be joined by the F&B manager, Adrian, and he's given us a treat and a voyage of what we have had. This gentleman can't go back home and complain that he didn't have his stomach filled.
The image of God has increased today.
So please tell us what we must know about every dish that you've served, and also the place, Namaste. Yep.
When you see the dessert is being served for this particular one, you only have one piece.
Yeah, just one piece.
Because we
of
don't
the
want
sweetness.
people like him
Yeah,
to
sugar
get
rush.
sugar rush. Yes, sure.
All right,
Trust
so
me.
let's go to the starter.
So on the starter, I think you had basically good starters.
Yeah,
Let's-
amazing
Let's start
starters.
with the one which is very common, but the cooking style is always different.
Yeah.
We had the barbecue chicken wings.
Yeah.
You get my point? I think many people know chicken wing.
Oh
It's
my
one
God,
of the
those were
products from
finger
chicken.
good.
Yeah,
Finger
sure.
licking good.
So
Finger
what
good.
happened? Barbecue sauce, and then the chicken wing is first deep fried, then toasted properly in the barbecue sauce with, of course, tomato sauce, onion, to make it more tasty and
Yeah.
spiced up. We cooked it without any pepper, so meaning anyone out there who does not want always to have
Excuse me.
chili in their food
Yeah.
can also
Have it, yeah.
have it. So and it's always served with chips, and you also had the coleslaw salad on the
Yeah.
side. You get my point? And then you also
And
have
then you have
the
that
sauce.
dressing thing.
And the sauce is called, we call it a Thousand Island sauce.
Yeah.
That is a mix of tomato sauce and some
Okay,
mayonnaise
yeah,
to come
mayonnaise,
with that
yeah.
flavor.
Yeah.
Though you can also add in some black pepper
Yeah.
if you want to have that taste
Yeah, true.
of some spice, something. Yeah,
Yeah.
the eats. You also had the paneer tikka.
Yeah.
So those who don't know paneer tikka, it's a cheese. People call it cheese.
Yeah.
This one is marinated, and then for it, it's not deep fried. It's an oil-free food.
Yeah.
It's simply roasted or cooked
Yeah.
in the tandoori. Tandoori, I mean oven.
Oven,
You put charcoal,
yeah.
then after
Yeah.
you cook it from the heat on the side of the
that's
oven.
nice.
So that's how it is prepared, and then the food
So it's
comes out.
tandoori paneer.
It's tandoori paneer. It's
Absolutely.
oil-free,
You're
and
speaking French, but I
and,
understand.
and for this paneer, you can eat any type which you want. You can
Yeah.
also eat in mild, medium spice, or spicy.
Okay.
This one has no problem. If you love to have chili in your food, definitely you can also go for this. And
Okay.
you can put spicy, medium spice, and anyone can eat. Because all the food we cook in this restaurant comes when it has no chili.
Yeah.
It's you to tell us how you want your taste to be.
Do you want it hot? Do you want it mild?
hot? Yes, definitely.
Okay.
We can
So
have that.
so then we come to the main course. That was the goat and the paneer still,
yeah, sure.
served with so many starches on the side. I think one of the things I've come to appreciate is that that kind of food satisfies you and also gives you the feel of what someone in India would experience as food.
From here, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I change the way I'm sitting? Because I'm very
See what you guys can do. But this is why we have this kind of seating that
Yeah.
somebody can, you know, stretch out,
Yeah,
get
sure.
free. The shoes are left down there, so you're able to get as free as you can.
As free as you can,
And
yeah, sure.
it's raining right now, but you can see that we have good shade. The weather is really changing,
under the weather.
but it's still so warm in here. It's
Yeah,
still
sure.
so warm, and that's the sound right there. That's the call. But Adrian, I want to say thank you so much, and that gets us to the end of this show. But I want to say this. Thank you, OJ, for coming through.
Welcome.
Thank you for making this show. This is like the 4th time he's showing up. So we are bearing the mark on his weight every time he
Thank you,
comes.
God.
Adrian, thank you so much
Thank
to the
you.
team, the management, everyone that made it possible for us to come through for this show. Any last words for the people watching?
First of all, the people outside there,
Yeah.
let me maybe break them through where Namaste is found.
Okay, okay.
We are found plot 8, that is Windsor Loop, next to the British High Commission
Okay.
on plot 8.
Oh,
so
okay.
at Namaste, it's a multi-cuisine
Okay.
where you have the Indian dishes,
Oh, it's a multi-cuisine.
you have the Chinese
Oh.
plates, you have also continental. That means everyone can dine from here.
Okay.
You can also get us in Glovo, Jumia. We are all in all online platforms.
All
when
right.
it comes to Namaste.
So there you have it, guys. My name is Chef Aaron. So you do find me. There you go. Namaste with that tap. All right. So you do find me at 7-Star Chef on Instagram and Twitter. Please do engage on all platforms to tell us where we should go next. And if you have a restaurant, you have a space that you have started off at your house, we'll come and film it. Tell us where you are and we'll come to you guys. It's been a pleasure, sir. Till
you
next
so
time,
much.
we out. See you. Adios.